Welcome to Primal, our solution to connecting creators with their original communities, their core contributors, their primal instinct investors. Most people, when they want to start small businesses, they can't go to VCs or angel investors. These people look for $1 million investments, but they maybe need 20, 30,000. For that, they need to connect with retail investors or friends and family. And if you can connect the two parties, you have a huge opportunity on your hands, both for yourself and the world. Our solution to this is to combine a bunch of different crypto primitives into a comprehensive solution. First, we're going to incorporate token ecosystems so that creators can issue tokens that represent how early on in their venture that they were supported. Next, we're going to incorporate voting rights and participation for investors themselves by virtue of primal tokens, or where the most impactful investors can give proposals and have other perks. Finally, we're going to have marketplaces where the investors can easily sell in and out of positions based on their views on creators, and creators can also efficiently raise money for themselves whenever they need it. We're building on a bunch of different solutions in the past. We're building on Web2 platforms like Patreon, which have historically been very closed walled. You can't customize much how you build your venture, and it's raising money. It's very limited. It's only a monthly thing. You can't raise it whenever. We're building on token launchpads, which focus on just the launching part and not really the part that comes after. And we're building on DAOs by focusing specifically on crowdfunding and not just whole governance part. The protocol will work as so. First, creators can start a pre-seed venture where every single time someone invests or deposits their money into a treasury, they get core tokens representing the fact that they deposited. Once the pre-seed stage ends, the creator can choose whenever that happens. Primal tokens or council tokens are issued to the most high impact investors, and everyone is compensated with a proportional amount of member tokens depending on how much cash they've inserted in. Afterwards, creators can choose when they want to raise more money by minting new tokens and selling into the market. Investors can choose to sell their tokens in and out. This is the architecture we used to build Primal over the past 5 days. So first, creators interact with the Primal program. Primal program generates a creator treasury, a PDA based on some parameters they enter, and the PDA then is the authority for the 3 different mints and the market. Investors also interact with this PDA, and whenever they deposit money in, they get issued the appropriate tokens back, and they're able to trade in the market. So without further ado, let's go into the demo. So this is the homepage. We connect to the wallet, we get our airdrop, and here you have a little explore page so you can see different projects that have been created, and you can create your own project. So let's say that this person wants to make a new Twitch venture. I don't know. They can enter in some parameters. They can enter an initial cash out percent. So once the pre-seed stage ends, how much percentage of the treasury will they get versus being used for liquidity? So 10% means they get 10% of the treasury in cash for themselves to use. Number of Primal members is like how many high impact investors they want to focus on, and yeah. So that's a simple transaction as well. And once it goes through, you get taken to the explore page. So this is a very raw representation of a fund, but you have your account, you have the treasury, you have the core mints, and you have some other parameters. So now going to the investor point of view, you can again explore projects that have been made. And let's say you want to invest in this Twitch venture, right? You can choose to invest, let's say, 10 SOL. A transaction goes through, and yeah, now you are an investor. So now that you're a core investor, you can submit proposals like get a better mic. And only investors should be able to do this because they have a stake in the creator. So when they submit the proposal, the creator can then, or everyone can see the proposals, and the creator would take this into account because you are a core investor. Then you have a portfolio page to see everything you invested in. going back to the creator now, we started with 39.5 SOL. So if you look at your created projects, here you see that someone has donated 10 SOL. Now if you want to close the Preseed stage, now you can see that the initial cash out percentage has been taken and deposited to your account. And yeah, now the next steps of the project can go. You can also see everyone who's contributed to your fund, and yeah, you can later on we're gonna have a better way to interact with these contributors. So yeah, that is the demo for now. And our big inspiration with people who always talk about like the human experience is all about connection, and specifically spicy memes. We watched this new YouTube video recently, Spider-Man, but he always misses the part where that's his problem. It was hilarious, and one of the commenters was like this: "If the channel was a stock, I'd be a millionaire by now." And we've seen hundreds of these comments all over the internet where people have seen creators early on in the stage, and if they could have backed them better, they would have, and they would be contributed. With this, creators can keep track of who their core investors were, their primal investors, and yeah, they can completely revamp how they create projects. Thank you for watching.